Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
The woman who stole Ashley Biden's diary has begun her jail sentence early after she was caught speeding at 90 miles per hour while in possession of marijuana. Amy Harris, 42, was arrested Monday in McIntosh County, Georgia for driving with a suspended license, speeding, possession of an open container, possession of marijuana and obstruction of a law enforcement officer. She was taken into custody just one day before her scheduled voluntary surrender to begin her month-long jail sentence for stealing a diary belonging to President Joe Biden's daughter in 2020. Harris, of Palm Beach, Florida, and co-conspirator Robert Kurlander then sold the journal to a conservative media outlet for $40,000. She has been taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in wake of her arrest in Georgia and is being held in a federal holding facility. Harris was arrested around 11:30 p.m. Monday after she was caught driving at 90 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone, according to the McIntosh County Sheriff's Office arrest report, which was obtained by CNBC. She had been traveling southbound on Interstate 95 near Darien, which is located roughly 50 miles south of Savannah and 46 miles north of the Florida border. Harris notified her supervising pretrial services officer on Sunday that she would be going on an one-day road trip up to South Carolina Monday and intended to return that night, prosecutors revealed in a New York federal court filing. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan on Tuesday penned a letter to Chief District Judge Laura Taylor Swain stating they had been informed of Harris's arrest and requested that she be taken into custody by U.S. Marshals. The filing, which was reviewed by DailyMail.com, states that she was charged with multiple offenses, including driving with a suspended license, speeding, possession of an open container, possession of marijuana, and obstruction of a law enforcement officer. The defendant is currently in state custody in connection with those charges, the prosecutors added. Judge Swain, after reviewing the filing, signed off on the request Wednesday morning, and within hours Harris was transferred to the custody of the U.S. Bureau of Prisons. The state facility where she was being held is also utilized as a federal holding facility. Harris was sentenced in April to a month in prison and 3 months of home confinement for stealing and selling Biden's diary 4 years ago to Project Veritas. Harris pleaded guilty to a conspiracy charge in August 2022, admitting that she received $20,000 of the $40,000 that was paid by the conservative group for personal items belonging to the president's daughter. Both defendants had each pleaded guilty to conspiracy to transport stolen property across state lines. Harris found the diary and other items at a friend's Delray Beach, Florida home in 2020. Prosecutors said Biden had believed her items were safely stored after she temporarily stayed there in spring 2020. "I do not believe I am above the law," Harris said at her sentencing hearing in April after a prosecutor urged a prison sentence following her failure to appear at numerous sentencing dates on the grounds that she was consumed with caring for her 2 children, aged 8 and 6. "I'm a survivor of long-term domestic abuse and sexual trauma," she told the judge. With a lawyer for Biden observing from the courtroom's spectator section, Harris apologized to the president's daughter, saying she regrets making her childhood and life public. Announcing the sentence, Judge Swain called Harris's actions despicable. The judge noted that Harris and a co-defendant, Kurlander, of nearby Jupiter, Florida, had first tried unsuccessfully to sell Biden's belongings to then-President Donald Trump's 2020 presidential campaign. Judge Swain said Harris, besides being motivated by greed, had hoped to impact the nation's political landscape.